incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Hill drops to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion.
Complete to number 87. Again, 27 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Back to the air one more time. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Bengals. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Next to score, Bengals 14, Lions 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. Love to throw. Going up top. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Love to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Bengals are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Bengals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
One final throw before the break. That is left side and caught by Flower. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. Everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on what should be a very tough opponent. And then finally,
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion left. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain a 7th and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. Taking off. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now they'll run. It's a counter. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. look to throw. Now the screen set up for Edmonds.
Holding offense.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out. Love to throw on 1st and 10. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Love to throw it on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll motion over Flowers. A 2nd down throw for Love. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On second down, Love. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
They'll motion over Flowers. Throwing on second down, Love. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Open man, left side, he's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Lions first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He runs with it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak of the past as they'll try to get this one to the finish line. On the ground is Edmonds. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. This one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.